Good morning, YouTube. It is currently Friday, the 15th of August, 11 o'clock in the morning. And the reason I'm starting this video and having my breakfast a little bit late is, well, I was filming this lovely little breakfast burrito recipe for Instagram. However, it took me several attempts to make because I'm not very good at wrapping the burrito, and it all went horribly wrong and it made me want to cry. But we did it, and I'm starving, so we're gonna dig into this. The recipe will be up on my Instagram page. It's literally just eggs, beef, bacon, and some cheese wrapped in a tortilla. We're having our black coffee with our AFC Richmond mug. I don't know how many of you have seen Ted Lasso, the TV series, but if you haven't, highly recommend. It's very good. And if you have watched it, then you'll know what this is. And then also sipping on our creatine and electrolytes as we go this morning. We are gonna eat this, dig into this, and then head over to the gym for a upper body session, which I'll take you guys through, focusing on some strength, some explosive stuff, some mobility, and everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna eat this and then get a good workout in. It is extremely hot today in the UK. Sun is shining. I've got about a week here, maybe a bit less, before I head out to Cranbrook to train there for a little bit, and then training camp starts in like early September-ish. So looking forward to it, feeling good. The training's been good recently. I'm feeling pretty athletic and in shape and everything like that, but I'm excited to get things rolling again during the season. Excited to play some games and see everyone again. But no, it's been a great summer. I've been traveling a lot this summer, so it's honestly good to have a little bit of time at home and just get into the routine and get ready for Cranbrook. But anyway, enough waffle. We are gonna eat this, wolf it down, do a bit of editing while I let my food go down, and then go to the gym. So I'll see you in the gym. Okay, so let's actually get this workout going. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is currently 5 p.m. and I had my breakfast at about 10:30, so 7 hours ago since I filmed the introduction to this video. But we made it to the gym and we're gonna run through an upper body session. Basically what I did was I sat down to do a little bit of editing, and I ended up finishing one YouTube video, pretty much finishing another one, and then I edited a bunch of Instagram stuff, and then had to figure out some flights to go back to Cranbrook because Air Canada are on strike, which is great. And then I was feeling really stressed and my mind was like really busy, so I ended up going for a bit of a walk, clear my head, and then had some food again, and now I made it to the gym. So anyway, whatever, we made it here. We're gonna get a good training session in, clear our head a bit, and get some good work in. Just warming up now, 5 minutes on the bike, get the pump going, and then we're gonna probably move down and get some mobility work done, and then hit some upper body. I actually don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. I've got a few workouts in mind, but whatever I do, we'll make it a good workout. So let's get started. All right, so we're on to the main stuff. We've done some warm up on the bike. We ran through a quick mobility shoulder series with some rotator cuff stuff. I've had a lot of shoulder problems, so it's important for me to do that before I get into the lifting. But then we moved on to some explosive stuff. I like those squat rows because they're really good for explosive pulling power. And a lot of people neglect that. You get it from med ball slams and all this other stuff, but we do so many, med ball passes and plyometric push-ups and stuff like that. A lot of people often forget the pulling side of things. So I love those. Been implementing them a lot this summer. The squat to rows with the band, and then now moving on to some strength work. We're going to do a superset of dumbbell bench press. We're going to do a single arm dumbbell bench press, and then bird dog rows, which are such a great exercise. So we're going to go for about 3 sets, 6 reps each. Focus on strength, load up the weight, and then move on from there. So come on. Oh. What I need to do, I don't know where I got to. Oh God. Move up 40 kilograms, which is 88 pounds, you North Americans. This has to be one of my favorite supersets of all time for strength, like full upper body strength, because you've got 2 heavy movements, one pushing, one pulling. Both involve core, anti-rotation. The single arm bench press is stopping you, like your core is stopping you from when you're pulling the weight down to compensate like that. And then with the bird dog row, obviously it's hard to keep your balance and keep your core tight, again, stop rotating with the weight. But it's really good for pushing strength, pulling strength, core strength, grip strength, and it pretty much hits nearly every muscle in the upper body. So I've been using it for years and program it all the time. So, and it's fun, you get to lift heavy weight. Feeling much better already, like my mind, much clearer, think more clear, empty my mind. Working out is such a powerful thing, not just for your physical health, but for your mental health as well. Like I said it in one of my Instagram stories the other day. I just went for a walk and my head emptied and it just felt so much better. And it's the same as this. Like I've had a busy day, which is great. It's all good stuff, but the work can get overwhelming, and especially looking at a computer, editing and all this stuff, and it's just repetitive work. Your mind can get fried. And it's the same, say, if you're at school, you've been doing schoolwork all day, stressed about school, assignments, everything like that. Just go to the gym. Feel so much better, so much more productive. Anyway, second set, 40 kilos. Let's see how she goes. I'm gonna try and get the 50s, which is, bear with me. I want to say 110 pounds. I want to say 110 pounds, but don't quote me on that. I'll do the conversion in a minute. We'll see. 40 kilos. Come on. Oh, yeah. Definitely tell that my left shoulder is the one I injured because weight feels a lot more unstable. Okay, so I have just realized that the camera stopped recording and I've just done one arm of this. So I don't know how much of that you got, but I guess we'll find out. But unless you didn't catch it, we're doing 45 kg on the bench press and sticking with 40s on the bird dogs because I'm not feeling confident with the 50s. And I don't want to be ego lifting and getting injured before the season starts. So. That felt terrible. That did not feel good. All right, we're done. Next superset. Let's do it. All right, so the second, we're actually gonna make it a tricep now. We're just gonna, because I'm short on time, so we're gonna do everything staying here in the station. We're gonna do some pull-ups, some dips, and finish off with some rear delt flies, and then some form of cardio at the end. I haven't decided yet which, probably on the bike. But we're gonna go actually 3 sets of 10 for the pull-ups, 3 sets of 10 on the dips, 3 sets of 15 on the rear delts. So we're really just focusing on getting a pump and gaining some strength here. Nothing really glamorous, just good old body weight stuff. So let's get into it. Tell you what, pull-ups are not easy when you weigh 210 or 215 or whatever I weigh. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but they get heavy. 10 reps of dips, come on. That's a burner. Holy. If I'm being honest, I don't incorporate dips very much. But I really should start doing them more because they're such a great pressing movement. Easy to add load on if you have one of those belts with a chain on, which probably I'm gonna go grab here, but so good for pushing strength, triceps, chest, shoulders, everything. And I think it's actually really important to be able to control your own body weight, which is why these exercises are so good, because lifting weights is awesome, build strength, build size, build muscle, but if you can't control your own body weight, then it's gonna be like Bambi on ice. So adding in some kinesthetic and body weight work is really, really good. And I like doing these trisets because it adds the intensity to the workout. Like, you could do this workout with each exercise on its own, but if you want my honest opinion, it just gets really boring. So But with these, just run through it, minimal rest in between each exercise. Money. Let's see if I can hit another 10 reps. Would be great. 10. These are neutral grips, so they are slightly easier. But we'll see. Come on. Oh dear. Two more. Oh, come on. Let's get this done. One more set of this. And then I might actually finish with some, yeah, I'm gonna finish with some core. I'll probably do some like rotational stuff. Landmine rotations and then leg raises or something like that. If the gym's not too busy. Come on, here we go. If I get 10 here, that would be very, very good. Anything more than 8, I'll take. Oh my gosh. Five. 6. 3 more. Come on. Wow, no, not moving. Oh, 2 more. Oh, 3 more. Holy crap, this pump. I don't want to be like a bodybuilder and start flexing, but feeling good. Oh, 12. Oh, I have a banging headache. Ooh, I need to drink more water. Anyway, we're doing some core. We've got these landmine rotations here. Great for rotational strength, mobility, gets the obliques, entire core, get that rotation in. And then we're gonna do hanging leg raises, which are equally as good for your core. You get that rotation in. We did the anti-rotation more with the single arm dumbbell press. We did the bird dog rows, which are really good for your core as well. So we've done a lot of core today. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this. As well as we can. I love these so much because a lot of core exercises, like these hanging leg raises, they're really good, but you just stay so rigid and so in one place really the entire time. Whereas on the ice, obviously, we're never in one fixed position. You're always moving, you're always rotating, and you have to be strong in vulnerable positions and positions that you aren't necessarily used to being in, which is why these come in really handy to develop that strength from those weaker positions and get that rotational ability good, which we need for overall strength on the ice and especially your shot power. And plus, if you're a golfer in the off season, then this will help with your golf swing. Now, I wish I could say the same for myself, but let's leave golf. off a table when it comes to me, because I suck. Anyway, enough golf talk. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this and then finish off with some bike sprints, which I might just pretend I didn't say and go home. No, I'm joking. But, okay. Sorry, mate. No, you're good. That's awkward. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do them. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We will figure it out. Let's do it. Make sure to pivot your feet as you go on these as well. Like this, like. Boom shakalaka. Done. This is what I look like in the gym. I set up my camera and I stare at you, waiting for you to focus on me. And then I sit here talking to a tripod, pretending to work out. No, I'm joking. I actually work out. So what a lot of people ask me that actually. They tell me, it's like, oh, do you just go to the gym, do one exercise and leave? No. I work out. Oh man. Why did Air Canada have to go on strike? Whoops. Fucking Air Canada, man. Doing my head in. 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 8 times, rest for 2 minutes. Or rest for 1 minute, actually. No, rest for 2 minutes. And then do it another 8 times. Wow, this is gonna kill me. All right, whatever. Come on. These are gonna kill me. All right, 2 out of 16 done. Oh, 14 to go. 2 more. Come on. Push yourself down. Give me soft. One more. Two minutes. Bloody hell. 2 minutes rest now, and do it all again. I was actually meant to skate later, which I was really looking forward to. Because, well, I should really be skating more, but nothing in the UK for summer ice. Nothing. Which is annoying. But it is what it is. We gotta make the most of it. Still be working on this other stuff. 5 seconds here. Come on. 130 RPM. Let's keep it at that if we can. Halfway. 4 more to go. That's 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. Gotta push myself here. Come on. 130 RPM easy. Come on. Three more of those. See if we can get 140 on this one. Come on. Oh. I love bike sprints because, well, I hate them, but I think they're so good because, like, they're as hard as you make them. It's easy to go easy on them, you know. Feel like you're doing something, but you're not really pushing yourself, and no one's watching, so could easily just take it easy. But we go hard. And I've been saying that a lot recently. You guys probably get bored of me saying it, but like, train hard, because it's literally the only thing that matters. Like, if you worry about all this other stuff, like your program, your plan, how many sets, reps you're doing, when you're working out, like all that stuff doesn't really matter. You need to be training hard. Use progressive overload. Use progressive overload. Track your progress. Build on each and every session, because otherwise you're staying still, you're stuck, you know? And you're gonna hit plateaus, but just train hard. Push yourself every single day, every single time you turn up to the gym. And it's literally impossible not to progress. So with all that being said, a structured plan will help you, because it'll help you stay consistent, because you'll know what you're gonna do before you turn up to the gym, and it's easier to track your progress, and you don't have to worry about what you're doing, so you can just focus on training hard. But if you give 2 athletes the same program, obviously the one that works hard is going to get more results. And if you give a really good program to an athlete that just goes through the motions, or a very mediocre program to an athlete that works his ass off, he's going to get more progress every single time. So it's more about how you do it than what you do. But yeah, so please train hard before you start worrying about all this other stuff. And I guarantee you, most of you think that you train hard, and this isn't an insult or anything, because I used to be the same. But take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you really training as hard as you can every time you're in the gym? Like, I'm not saying you have to do 2 workouts a day, 7 days a week, but when you're in the gym, are you going balls to the walls? Are you training as hard as you can? And if the answer is no, then focus on doing that before you worry about anything else. But yeah, anyway, let's get out of here. On our way back now, which is actually a really good workout. Feeling much better than I was before the workout, so that's always good. But yeah, I know I say it a lot, but like, again, train hard, because it really is the only thing that matters. And I've yapped on enough about it, but it's so important. And like I said, if you don't train hard, you're not going to get results. So make sure you're doing that. And you also feel so much better. Like, I'm going home now after working all morning, you know, like I was sitting on a computer, sitting around all day. It was good work, I was being productive, but you know, you don't necessarily feel good after doing a 5-hour essay for school, do you? So it's the same thing as that. And I guarantee you, you go to the gym, you'll feel so much better. So work your ass off, and you won't only make more progress, you'll feel more confident as well, because deep down, subconsciously, you'll be like, all right, I actually earned this. Like, I earned the results I'm getting, and I deserve to be here. Because, you know, you trained as hard as you can, so you know realistically that there's nothing else you can do other than do that. So
yeah, that was a good workout. Feeling good, feeling pretty strong, ready to go to Cranbrook for pre-season and everything. So excited about that. But if you guys want to see more of these videos, then please comment down below, like and subscribe. Please give me as much feedback as you can. Like, if there's anything you want to see in these videos, anything more you don't like, anything you like, then let me know, because your feedback is so important, because I make these videos for you. I make these videos for what you guys want to see. So let me know. If you liked the video, go like it. If you disliked it, then dislike it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more, and turn notifications on so you don't miss when I post. I'll be posting a lot more in these next few months. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.